Welcome to the Baroness. The tome is an impossible burden, Detective. Why don't you lay your head down and enjoy the amenities that the Baroness can offer? The tome will pull you down with it, Abrams. It is inevitable. How much of your time is spent taking care of Miss Shelley, Bebop? The double life you lead must be exhausting. Take some time for yourself. You deserve it. Know this, Bebop. When Miss Shelley dies, it will be because of your failure. Normally, I would take this time to make you confront your inner demons, but in order to do that, you'd have to be a person with some sort of actual passion and drive. But you're not. You're a caricature of outrage, a contrarian who thinks that hating something is the same thing as being interesting. So please leave. You're dreadfully boring. Billy, you are impressively uninteresting. I see you, Calico. Your heart is cold, but it is not dead. There is a part of you that has not buried the past. It's not too late to rethink your choices. Stay a while. The Baroness has a way of calming the tempest of the mind. Look on the bright side, Calico. When your body rots, I'll take care of your cat. Reality twists and bends around you. How can this be? Has the Baroness turned on its loyal servant? Or has a fledgling god lost his mind in the face of the patrons? Now this is certainly unexpected. Your heart beats faster as you find yourself in new territory, slowly but surely realizing that here you are no predator, merely vermin scuttling down the hall. It won't be long before you find yourself feeling something that's eluded you for centuries. Fear. Professor, a little birdie told me that your anniversary is coming up. How wonderful. I would love to extend the Baroness's hospitality to you and your wife. Professor, be honest with yourself. You're never getting your body back. Wesley, you dedicated your life to protecting others, but in the end you couldn't protect your son, or his wife, or their children. How many moments of their lives did you miss because you were too busy? Because you were traveling for work? Because your calling was important and your family would be there when you return? Yes, their lives were stolen, but it was you who robbed them of a father. Well done. Talon, you couldn't save your family, and you can't save yourself. The OSIC is lucky to have you, Haze. Your commitment to your work is an inspiration, but even you deserve some R&R. Why don't you take a PTO day at the Baroness? Keep calling yourself a Sandman instead of Executioner. Maybe you'll believe it. I can only imagine the horrors you witnessed in Macomb. Rest, Holliday, and put aside your trauma for tomorrow. You failed to stop the troubadour in Macomb, and you'll fail again in New York. You ruined many lives, Infernus. Do you really think that saving Hank's bar will make up for the harm you caused? You thought you put your past behind you, but it will be your undoing. Ivy, you're a good person, and I have no desire to torment you here. Just know this. In 5 years, one of the Arroyos is going to die, and there is nothing you can do to stop it. If you're here with me, who's protecting the Arroyos from Mendoza? You wrestle with so much guilt. The things you know you did, and even more horrifying, the things you forgot. But at the Baroness, you don't need to worry about Ettrick or the expedition. Let me lighten the load. You pushed away Ettrick for his ambitions, yet remained a slave to your own. Lady Geist, I have the most wonderful room for two. I'm sure that you and Oathkeeper will be happy at the Baroness. That ward on your arm won't hold forever, Geist. Oathkeeper is coming for you. Lash, Lash, Lash. You have been such a naughty boy lately. Whatever should I do with you? Oh look, a stevedore with delusions of grandeur. The pursuit of excellence is a marathon, not a sprint. And while you are miles ahead of your competition, you still have miles to go. So please, take this time to rejuvenate yourself and relax. Fairfax Industries will be there tomorrow. You can take some me time today. Your creations are responsible for the deaths of millions, McGinnis. You're a monster. Mina, Mina, Mina. Your future was stolen from you by an assassin's bullet and replaced with the promise of eternal youth. We both know how well that's turned out for you. You're a child just learning to play a game that others have spent hundreds of years perfecting. You are destined to fail. You're a nobody, Mina. You don't have a chance at becoming Viscount. Wyoming can wait, Mirage. If your goal is to protect Nishala, there is no safer place in the world than the Baroness. Wyoming is a pipe dream, Mirage. The Jinn are doomed. Maurice, Krill is dead weight. An albatross whose petty schemes have driven you to hide in the muck like a common criminal. But you're not common. You're exceptional. Free yourself of him and see this for yourself. Maurice, Krill is just dead weight. Kill him. Krill, your brilliance shines in the dark, but it would be radiant in the sun. Why do you lower yourself to Maurice's standards? Your blind loyalty to him has cost you opportunity after opportunity. Cast him aside. Accept who you are. Krill, Maurice would be better off if he never met you. Patience. You now find yourself the Alice to my Cheshire cat. So please, indulge in your personal Lewis Carroll fantasy as long as you wish. Such wonderful sights and experiences await you here at the Baroness. You're not the hero of your story. You're a footnote in mine. I know what you're thinking, Paradox. Sadly, there are no tchotchkes for you to take as a souvenir from your time at the Baroness. Just the memory of an unforgettable experience. What will the Paradox Council think when you fail in truly spectacular fashion? Aaron, your mother and father love you and would be glad to see you come home. Sorry, I tried, but I couldn't keep a straight face. You have no home. Why couldn't you have just died like your family wanted? It would have saved us a lot of trouble. I'd offer you advice, but I know you wouldn't take it. Good luck in your pursuit, Seven. I hope in the end, the price that you paid was worth it. 7, your ambition got you killed once. Why haven't you learned your lesson? You don't belong in the Baxter Society, Shiv. You know this. But there will always be a place for you here at the Baroness. The Baxter Society will turn on you, Shiv. It's only a matter of time. You were in love once, but that has given way to spite and jealousy. You don't need a divorce. You need time together. Why don't you stay in our honeymoon suite? You will be bound to each other for eternity. Fathom, your dreams of conquest are over. The adversary's grasp of the deep will not be broken by the likes of you, a forgotten god with no one to worship him. You know, Kane, one day you will actually believe the legend you sell to people, and on that day you will die screaming. I know you're prepared to die here, Venator, which is good, because you shall. You've looked so hard for answers, Victor, yet they still elude you. It must be exhausting. Take a moment to rest. The mysteries of your past will be there tomorrow. You weren't made for great purpose. You were made on a whim to satisfy some scientist's hubris. Vindicta, how many lives have you claimed? Do they weigh on you? If so, rest and purge yourself of that nagging sense of guilt. If not, take a moment to revel in the fruits of your labor. You can't put a bullet through hate, Vindicta. Haythorn will win. I suppose the Baroness is much like the Cube. A warm refuge where you get to feel the glorious embrace of oblivion. Humans don't understand the problems of the deep because they don't care about the problems of the deep. I've seen you eye the Baroness as you stumble through Manhattan, wondering what life could be like if you were the sort of person worthy of its hospitality. Vyper, I'm here to tell you that you are worthy. Just stay. You belong here. Oh, why bother taunting you? You're going to die of liver failure anyway. What do you want, Warden? I can't restore the childhood you were denied, but you can be happy here. All you have to do is choose to stay. You're not a man, you're a war doll fixing mommy and daddy's failures. You're a gambling woman, right, Wraith? I bet you don't have the will to stay here until I'm finished talking. You're probably scoffing at the idea right now. Why would I do that? There's nothing to gain. And yet, you're curious. Maybe the risk is worth the reward. Maybe there is a carrot at the end of the stick. Even as your life is slowly ebbing from your body, you wonder if this is a trick. Some sort of meta-commentary that is challenging you, and if you stay the course, riches await. They don't. Well, maybe they do, and this is part of the trick. Maybe I'm desperate to stall time because I need you to back out before you gain immeasurable power. Are you still alive? I can keep talking. You're fun. Your aspirations are about to come crashing down, Wraith. The house always wins. Your brother died to save your life, Kaori, and what do you have to show for it? A life of exile in a country full of people that can't be bothered to learn your real name, and an organization that is a shadow of its former glory. Just give up, Kaori. Sorry, I forgot it's Yamato now. The only way you'll ever honor your brother is by falling on his sword. You are, of course, welcome to stay at the Baroness for as long as you'd like. I do hope you enjoy your visit. Right now, I'm sure your mind is reeling, questioning your very eyes, if not your sanity. The hallowed halls of the Baroness welcome all. We do not discriminate. Stay as long as you'd like. Time slips away, as does your worry. Well, I suppose your worry is likely mounting as we speak, but eventually it will give way to inevitability, and from there to the sweet blackness of the void. Your friends are alone, likely dying while you sit here basking in the finest luxuries this plane can offer. You can try to save them, but why? You're already too late. Why die on the streets of Manhattan like a common criminal? Die here in the Baroness like a celebrity with creative demons and a substance abuse problem. Personally, I'm impressed with your will to live. It's futile and pointless, but inspiring. Like watching a colony of ants working to carry a strawberry, blissfully unaware of the gardener turning on the hose. Thank you for giving your life at the Baroness Hotel. Gratuities are never expected, but always appreciated. The patrons have waited centuries to be summoned. They can wait a little longer. Stay. Enjoy the sauna and Egyptian cotton sheets. Let the troubles of the world melt away. Welcome to the Baroness. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Please enjoy our hospitality. Such secrets the Baroness can show you. All you have to do is walk toward that door. The Baroness is always looking for new guests. I hope your time at the Baroness is unforgettable. Please forgive the mess. The Baroness is mid-renovation.